Hi, I am Dr. Arvind Poswal from Dr. A's Clinic, Delhi, India. Today we will be talking about the reason why people are losing hair at a much younger age than previous generations and how we can use a simple home use treatment, that is microneedling, to help provide the hair with best nutrients also and to prevent their premature hair loss. It is important to understand the root cause of hair loss for this. Hair loss is not only due to our genetic factors. Our epigenome is responsible for when the genetic switch happens and one starts losing hair. Epigenome consists of a variety of factors, including our diet, the amount of exercise we take, how fit we remain, the pollution around us, and a lot many other things. You would have seen in illness a person loses hair much earlier than he would otherwise. So these are all epigenetic trigger factors which can start your androgenic alopecia or male pattern hair loss at a much younger age than what your father or grandfather may have experienced. Its treatment also therefore is based on epigenetic remedial measures. One of the best ways which I have found for this is by using the microneedling method to provide the required nutrients, antioxidants, medicines, not on top of the skin but into the dermis, into the skin at the level where they are supposed to act. So that I'll be explaining in this small lecture. Microneedling is a much better process than PRP. I will be talking about that also. So let's first see the real cause of hair loss. The hair loss is caused by weakening of the root sheath and senescence of the dermal papilla cells and the stem cells and melanocytes. So when the hair follicle becomes weak, if I have to say in a simple language, then the stem cells start escaping the hair follicle and going into the dermis around it. This stem cell depletion is the reason why you see progressive miniaturization of the hair, that is the successive hair. Every time they become smaller and thinner and slower growing. So to correct this, we can correct the epigenome by providing good antioxidants like resveratrol and grapeseed extract into the dermis. That is done using a derma roller. No syringe or injections, just using a derma roller and going to the depth of 1 millimeter to 1.5 millimeter. Derma roller is to be used once every 2 weeks. Once we have created the channels using the derma roller, then resveratrol and grapeseed extract serum can be applied on top of this. If you do not find grapeseed extract serum, then at least resveratrol serum can be applied directly on top of the area where microneedling has been done. Once the resveratrol serum is applied, then repeat the process of microneedling. When you are using the derma roller, remember, do not be very rough or rash with it. Be deliberate. You have to create a channel. You don't have to fight your hair. Be deliberate, create the channel so that you know that yes, now in this part of the skin it has become more porous. It will absorb whatever medicines I apply on it. So resveratrol is a very good antioxidant also, an anti-aging product also. It goes to the level of the stem cells of the hair, rejuvenates it, and it also protects the hair follicle from all the oxidative stress. Remember, it is the oxidative stress, that is the stress which occurs on our hair due to the environment, all the pollutants in the environment. It can be your own hormones also, it can be external environment also, it can be wrong diet also. So all those things which are the environment of the genes, they become damaged because of the oxidative stress. And this is what we call epigenome or unhealthy epigenome. So, when we include the epigenetic information in our treatment modality, we understand that it is not just giving DHT blockers which is going to save the hair. They may play a part, but unless we strengthen the hair by protecting them from harmful influences and by supplying them the nutrients they require at the level where it can be easily absorbed. So once the microneedling is done, then anything you apply on the scalp will directly reach the lower layers into the area in the dermis where the hair follicles, their stem cell, the dermal papilla cells, they can reach those nutrients and those helpful supplements or medicines, whatever. Remember, when we are doing microneedling, the scalp is more receptive to absorbing everything, and that means even if you apply chemical laden shampoos or harsh gels, etc., even that will be absorbed. So, a word of caution, do not use such harsh chemical shampoos, etc., without asking your physician, your doctor. I would say don't use them at all. Now, many times people get confused and ask whether they should do PRP or microneedling. So, let me explain in this thing also with the next slide. Microneedling, in my opinion, is superior to injection based PRP. Why? Because one, in microneedling, we have a control over the depth of the needle. If we say that only 1 millimeter deep channels, then it will go only 1 millimeter deep. And the number of channels which are created using a derma roller or a derma pen are hundreds of thousands of times more than what a person or a doctor can do using a regular insulin syringe. Of course, it is much less painful also. Moreover, if you see the figure, the injection based PRP, the depth is not that closely regulated, apart from them the injections being much far apart than in a microneedling based approach. So whenever you get a chance to visit a clinic or doctor who has the expertise to do PRP, then all that is required is to create the channels using the derma roller and then apply the platelet rich plasma or the growth factor concentrate on top of that. So this process is called microneedling resveratrol PRP. The microneedling resveratrol PRP has to be done by a clinic or a doctor only. But the other part, microneedling resveratrol, that can be done by the patient himself at his home. So this I think is a very useful thing which patients should try. It will help protect your hair and prevent a premature hair loss. Even ladies who are experiencing hair fall and hair thinning or postmenopausal hair fall, even they can use this. Let me know if you have any questions regarding this. You can WhatsApp me or you can contact me by email. Thank you. Do remember to share this video with all your friends, physicians, and anyone who may find this useful. Thank you.